And we see that ilm has been divided into two. What is it? The knowledge of dunya, and number two, knowledge of the akhirah. A knowledge of how to live your dunya in order to secure your akhirah. How to live your dunya in order to secure your akhirah. Now this ilm is blessed knowledge. It has great fadl. And the ulama have written on this, that what is the fadl of this knowledge. And you'll get a lot of hadith. From the most famous of the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, he says, من سلك طريقا يلتمس به علما سهل الله له به طريقا إلى الجنة. Whosoever treats this knowledge, this path of knowledge, and this path of knowledge is difficult. That's the reason he said, سهل الله له به طريقا إلى الجنة. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes his path towards Jannah very easy. من سلك طريقا يلتمس به علما سهل الله له طريقا إلى الجنة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make his path towards Jannah very easy. Why is it? Because the path of ilm is not so easy. The path of ilm is you travel to the scholars. The path of ilm requires memorization of mutun, the text of the Quran and the Sunnah. And it starts from a very early age. Starts from a very early age. طيب. Now, I know that not every Muslim is able to learn the knowledge like a scholar. Like we have the common mass and we have the people who are interested in learning Islamic knowledge. There are two people. The common people, the ammatun nas, it is wajib upon them to learn the basic knowledge I have said. But the tulab al-ilm, the students of knowledge, it is wajib upon them to learn these knowledge. Why? Because this knowledge, being it a fard ayn upon every Muslim, the basic, then each and every individual fard. If you do not do, then you will be sinful. But it is also fard kifaya to learn the principles of the deen and the intricacies of the deen and the matters which are unknown to the people. It is wajib upon the community to have scholars and to have tulab al-ilm and students of knowledge to learn these. So amongst the hundreds of people, there will be one or two scholars to guide them. But hundreds of people, there will be one or two. Because everybody is not able to give time, and everyone is not chosen by Allah Azza wa Jalla. Like the prophets were chosen amongst the huge number of people which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created from the sons of Adam. But the Anbiya and the prophets were very specific. Among the prophets, the messengers were very specific. And amongst the messengers, there were 5 prophets who were chosen, ulul azm min ar-rusul, who were very specific. And from them, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam comes out first, the best of the prophets, and the top of the prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is something which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses and gives. And Allah's Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also says, "Man yuridillahu bihi khayran yufaqihu fi din." To whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants khayr, and from your khayr is the khayr of the dunya and the akhirah. Yufaqihu fi din, will give him the depth of the knowledge of the deen. It's not only ma'rifatul deen. Ma'rifatul deen is to know superficially, but to know the intricacies of the deen, tafaqquh fi din. Yani if I say tafaqquh fi din means to know in details, the depth of knowledge, the in-depth. We're talking about the usul al-tafsir, the ulum al-Quran, the science of tafsir, the principles of tafsir, ulum al-tajweed, the knowledge of tajweed. Then comes usul al-fiqh, the principles of fiqh, qawaid al-fiqh, and the maxims of fiqh, as well as the language of Arabic. From them is nahu and sarf and balagha. All of these knowledge is very vast. Getting? So this is tafaqquh fi din.